Yehi ritzon melefanecha. May it be your will that as we enter Yizkor, that we honor our loss and grief, to honor the grandness and the holiness of what we have lost. As a therapist supporting early relationships between moms and babies, I work with moms who've had tough life experiences. Many began misusing substances after experiences of trauma to cope with pain, both physical and emotional. I use a treatment approach that honors their experience in terms of mourning and grief. 6 months ago, my dad, Neil Handelsman, Noah Michael ben Moshe Shoshana, Zichron Levracha, died. I was grateful to be at his bedside with my mom and my 2 brothers, and we spoke to him about how well loved he was, and how much we loved him and how much we felt loved by him. We sang the Shema during his final breaths. He did not appear to be in any discomfort, and he died peacefully surrounded by family. Given how much I think about loss and grief, I thought I was prepared. I'd studied the concepts of ambiguous loss and had been intentionally grieving that loss during his long decline with Alzheimer's. I thought I knew what to expect. I anticipated grief with some relief, and when he died, there was relief, especially initially. I was also surprised and humbled by the intensity of my grief, despite all of my thinking that I was prepared. I was surprised by the profound fatigue, how my heart felt in a tight grip of pain and loss. I was surprised by the brain fog of grief, like the time during Shiva that I added a heap of salt to our pot of oatmeal and made it inedible. We call these moments salting the oatmeal. And I was surprised by the depth of a feeling of loneliness and emptiness, the void. My mom's social worker, Jessica, from the Alzheimer's Association, shared with our mom the importance of feeling the void in grief. Though it might be hard to hold that feeling, and though she might not want to. Jessica told my mom that she might feel pressure to fill that emptiness with something else. However, the void isn't just something to cover over. The void itself requires our presence. It reflects our Father's grandness and how much he meant to us. The void is big because my connection to my dad is big. And the void is a lasting reminder of his love and significance in my life. Jessica's words help me to embrace the void. It's a measure of that person's holiness that was once there and is still with us. And by embracing the void, it brought me closer to his holiness. The emptiness isn't just an absence, it's the shape of a relationship that still remains. This perspective was a turning point that helped me to be fully open to remember my dad from before his years of decline. My dad walked through the world with such kindness and gentle sweetness. Dad would never speak in an unflattering way about another person. He always spoke about others with respect and as though they were present in the room with us. Well, there was this one time when we were kids and we were driving home from dinner at the new rabbi's house, and Dad whispered, almost inaudibly, to my mom, "Curly, the chicken was so dry." And Mom replied, "Shh, Andy, not in front of the children." And we remembered this moment because we had never once heard him say anything negative about anyone. It was such a gentle exception, reflecting how he so gently walked through the world and shaped all of us. We strive to emulate Dad's example of how to live a kind and honorable life. As I reflect on Psalm 27 and the line, Lecha amar libi bakshu panai, my heart said of you, seek my face, I think of the importance of facing grief and loss and of finding a holy spark of love in the void. As we navigate the void and we remember my dad, I'm grateful to be in this community. My brother Rodney and I say Kaddish with the Boker Tov, the TBZ Boker Tov Minyan. Boker Tov Minyan, thank you for embracing my whole family. Thank you. We aren't filling the void, we are honoring it as we honor my father. Yehi ratzon milefanecha. May it be your will that as we enter Yizkor, that we honor our loss and grief, to honor the void as the space left behind from grandeur and love. May we honor the space as we remember the grandness and the holiness of what we have lost.